Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Severna Republic, how Severna works. So in this video I'm just going to show the basic production of food, clothes and meat and alcohol in the Republic, and how that is distributed across the Republic in the most efficient way that I can think of. So basically, as the population grows in your Republic, the amount of traffic that you will need to serve all the shops will just grow and grow and grow due to the slight performance issues with this game. I do believe they can only do so much. They can only optimize it so much. So you will actually notice that a lot of the time it's not even using 100% of your hardware. It is just one of those things. Anyway, so what you want to do is to try and keep the amount of traffic you've got to a minimum. So through my many evolutions of republics, the absolute best way to do that, if you are planning on building, a very even if you're going to build quite spread out, it's still a good thing to do, is to have this specific warehouse, which I will put a screenshot here of the actual workshop item. I do believe this is one of the best storages that you can use. Well, the best. I've not found another one that ticks quite all the boxes this one does. So well done to the creator. So essentially what you can do with this is one of the only warehouses. There's probably a few out there, but anyway, this is the best one. So it's got a railway line going to it, single track, which means it saves space. And you can store your food, you can store your clothes, you can store meat, which is unusual to have refrigeration and covered storage in the same building. And also you've got your alcohol as well. So it's a one warehouse that you can basically serve the citizens' needs for an entire district, because I believe it has 4 outlets. I will obviously show on the screenshot here just to confirm that, but I'm sure it's got 4 outlets. So you can I usually put 2 shops on the one side, 2 shops on the other side in the centre of the district. And then that means that the trains can come along through your rail distribution yard and they can deliver that straight to the warehouse. So the grain starts off in northern Severna. This is the only area that we have cultivated at this stage. The reason for this is due to the location of Severna International Airport. It was decided that we would, because I was going to just import all my grain. So that was the plan for this iteration of Severna, but I thought, as you don't really want packed urban development around an airport, I thought, well, we might as well use this land for fields, and I think it does make the Republic look more realistic as well if you have fields. It's very unlikely that you don't have that kind of appearance of a city. And also, in the real world of aviation, most incidents happen on takeoff and landing. So the Severna government and myself did believe that it was best to surround this area with fields, and also to lessen the amount of grain that we do have to import. I think I have to import still around half, because for half the year obviously I can't grow anything, and I don't think that it quite lasts all winter. I do think that we do need a couple of shipments. So it starts off here in northern Severna. The trains go round the individual farms again, so to keep your traffic to a minimum, but I don't think there's a way you can load directly from the fields to the trains, which would be pretty cool. But the train comes in, picks up the grain, goes around and then drops it off here, which is the northern grain port. Then it is loaded onto a ship. Now, the primary production of food and grain happens here in District 1. Obviously, when the Republic was first established, this was the original food production, and it has been doubled in size since. So it's got double the amount of factories that we had initially. But obviously, still with the large population of Severna, that over time that began to fall behind in its production. So then, secondly, we have here alcohol and meat production. So there we are again, railway lines, so trains can come pick it up straight from here. So this additional meat and alcohol. There is alcohol produced in District 1, I think, as well, but that's quite a recent thing. But primarily this was the alcohol production facility of the Republic. So secondly, so we've got the third food production in the Republic, which is here in the strangely electronics and advanced industry. But with electronics being produced here, so the trains have got to come here anyway to this warehouse. I had we had a spare bit of land, little outlet, so I thought, why not put a food factory here as well, so supplements food production in the Republic. And then finally, all the way over here in East Severna, we have the newest food factory. Pretty much same basic setup. So they're all on the coast, so that grain can be delivered via boat. And this obviously supplements Severna's food production as well. So then once the food is produced, the trains will come and pick it up, and they will take it to those warehouses in the middle of the districts. Some areas have multiple warehouses pretty close to each other, and some areas are more spread out, just depending on the requirements of the Republic at the time of the development of that district. But yeah, more or less all districts that I design in Severna do follow this same plan. We'll go into more detail with those in other videos, but I hope you find this remotely interesting. If you would like to know more about Severna and more about my building strategies, please do like and subscribe, put a comment down below. I don't get many comments at the moment, so my loyal comrades that do always drop me a little comment down there, I will always respond. I'm very grateful for any feedback that you also have as well. Please let me know, and see you again. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.